Alright. Alright, so I thought I'd make a disclaimer to go at the top of this channel and just make the point that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm not someone that understands non-duality, that's giving that knowledge and understanding to the one who's listening. This character here, this person, doesn't know what it's talking about in regards to non-duality, but there's something else that is clear to, which is not this personal identity. And if you're watching these videos, then don't try and listen to what I'm saying, assume that I know what I'm talking about, or I have some experience that you don't have, and that you're trying to figure it out, or that you're going to get it, that it's going to click, and you can turn around and say, look, this is non-duality. I get it, I can see it, because it doesn't happen that way for the character. But there's something else. If you're drawn to this way of speaking, if you're drawn to this channel, there's something else in you that already gets it, that intuitively or instinctually feels that there's something here. It's felt, you can feel it. And I would suggest that that's you, non-dual nature, talking to yourself through these words, listening to yourself through these words, and the words are made of it. The substance of the sound is made of it. The substance of the thoughts that think, I'm struggling to get this, I'm trying to figure it out, are made of it itself, non-dual nature. So that recognition in this topic, this subject, this way of speaking, is the awakening. That's the awakening. That recognition that can't be figured out by the mind, that can't be described in language, that can't be talked about, can't be got, can't be understood, because it's either unknowable or already inherently known. So watching these videos, I would suggest that, or I would encourage following that feeling, not following the objective content of the words and language, because they're going to be full of contradictions and paradox. But those contradictions and paradox can be useful to tie up the mind, to occupy the mind, so that this intuitive felt recognition of presence, consciousness, isness, existence, I amness, many words used to point to the same thing that's not a thing, so that this recognition in its own inherent clarity can come through. So there's something else understanding itself through these words, through in, as and behind these words. And it's not about the objective content of the words, the meaning of the language, or some truth that you're going to get. If you can feel that, deep recognition there, I often describe the awakening as a recognition. There's a recognition here. If you're watching these videos, the awakening is playing out in that recognition. And the more that becomes clear, the more obvious that it is that it's not in the words, it's not in the concept, it's not in the thought, but it is all of those things as the substance of it, what it's made of. So that's the important thing about this way of speaking, because there's almost no point in speaking about it or thinking about it or trying to understand it unless that deep felt understanding, recognition is there. And that's what this channel is all about. And once that's felt, once that's deeply felt, it's just into that all the way. It's just that all the way. That one recognition, that one presence, that one feeling, is what I'm always pointing to.